Hey friends, so today I'm going to be doing a Tinkerbell makeup on my gorgeous friend Sarah. And first we are just going to clean her face off with the Garnier Micellar Water and then put some lotion on her face. This is the Shiseido Moisturizing Emulsion. It's actually a men's lotion, but it does really well underneath makeup. And then priming her face with the Smashbox Primer Water. For foundation, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, because Tinkerbell has a very flawless face, as I would imagine in real life. So we're just getting that all over. And then we're going to stipple that in with a beauty sponge. After we got her foundation in place, we are going to apply some concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just placing that underneath her eye and in all of her highlight areas, down the bridge of her nose, on the center of her forehead, and then some on her Cupid's bow and chin. And then to help me blend that out, I'm going to spray her face with the MAC Fix Plus, and then go in with my beauty sponge again and use a stippling motion to make sure that it gets nice and pressed into her pores, laying all the baby hairs down, giving her a very flawless complexion. And I'm going to do that under her eyes last, just to make sure that there's no creasing, because we want to set those right away. I set her eyes. We did lose a little bit of film, but now I'm just setting the rest of her face with some powder. And then I am going in with some MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to cancel out any of the color underneath her eye and to help her eyeshadow stick all night. Sarah was going to a Halloween party, so we needed this to last for a very long time. Once that's all smooth, we're going to set it with a skin-colored eyeshadow on a big fluffy brush. You do have to set this because it is a cream product. Moving on to her eyebrows, I'm just going to take a spoolie and I'm going to brush them out. Sarah has big, gorgeous eyebrows, so we didn't have to do much to fill them in. I just used some of the NYX brow powder and filled in any sparse areas. Further defining her brows, and then taking that spoolie on the end of the NYX eyebrow crayon. I don't know exactly what it's called. And now I'm just taking the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm taking one of the light tan shades in there, and I'm starting to wing out her eyes. I want her eyes to appear wing-like, I guess, because I imagine Tinkerbell has very winged eyeshadow. So I'm just going to continue to deepen that color with a big fluffy brush. Slowly but surely. You can always add more. You can't take away very easy, so we're just going to go a little at a time. I'm concentrating on the outer corner of the eye and then in the crease. And we were laughing because I have geese outside and they were being really loud. So now I am taking up the NYX Pressed Pigment eyeshadow in the shade Hot Yellow, and I am putting that all over her eyelid. I wanted to lay down the hot yellow first because I thought if I just went in with the green color that it would be too earthy green, and I wanted it to be more neon. So then I'm going in with the NYX Pressed Shadow in the shade Hot Green and going over where I put that yellow. And I'm using a Sigma blending brush to do that. After I have that on, I'm going to use the NYX Glitter Primer Glitter Glue, and I'm going to put that all over her lid. And once I have that on both sides and it's tacky, we're going to add 2 different shades of green glitter. One is a more lime green color, and on the inner corner, and then on the lid, the center of the lid, and then towards the outer edge of the eye, we're going to put a darker green color glitter. So I'm just packing that on with a concealer brush after I allowed the glue to get tacky. And then I'm putting that darker glitter on the outside and wipe away the excess glitter because it will get everywhere. And now I'm taking some gold glitter and I am just using that as her inner corner highlight. Now I'm going to work on her contour using the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette, and I'm mixing the first 2 colors together, the cool tone and the warm tone, and I'm starting to define her cheekbones. I'm also going to put that on her chin, her jawline, and then contour down the sides of her nose with a small tapered blending brush with the cool shade in the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette. A little bit at a time. Following that, I'm going to line the bottom of her eyes with the same transition shade that we used on her eyes in her lower lash line to give it a more smoky effect. And then I am actually going to tight line her eyes on the top before I put on a winged liner and lashes. And then we're also going to line her waterline using a black gel eyeliner. This is the Maybelline black gel liner and a small angled brush from Sigma. I am going to start carving out her wing. I'm going to do that on both eyes, applying a coat of mascara, and then I'm going to pop on some lashes. Her lashes are on, I wanted to deepen up her contour just a little bit because the eyes were looking quite bright and the eyeliner made her face look a little washed out. So now I am using some bright pink blush, and this is actually from the Wet n Wild highlight palette, and I'm taking the 2 pink shades in the middle and I mixed them together, and then I applied that to the apples of her cheeks. And now using my favorite highlighter, this is the Mary Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics, and I am highlighting the crap out of her face because she's going to be a fairy, and of course she's got to be glowing and sparkling and just radiating beauty, so that's what we did. And then smoothing everything together with that duo fiber powder brush again, going all over to make sure it's nice and smooth. Once that's finished, I'm going to put some mascara on her lower lash line. She has the longest lower lashes of my life. Oh my goodness. I had to tell her not to blink or it was going to go everywhere. Look at those babies. Gorgeous. Holy cow. And once we are finished with that, I'm just putting some lip liner on her. I put a little bit of cocoa butter on her lips to get them softened up. And I believe this is a NYX lip liner, and I don't know exactly what shade it is. And there you have it. the final look. I hope you liked it. This is definitely really easy for you to recreate at home. You can use most of your makeup that you already have and just add a little glitter. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel because next video I have a very cool Sailor Moon body paint. Thank you. Bye-bye.